Imagine a frozen lake in the dead of winter. On the surface, it looks completely still, unmoving, but right beneath that ice is a deep, powerful, living world. That hidden depth is what true calm looks like. We live in an incredibly loud time. People walk around with their nerves completely exposed, ready to react to the smallest inconvenience. A delayed text message, a slightly different opinion, or a minor schedule change can easily derail someone's entire day. When you let outside annoyances dictate your internal mood, you effectively become a puppet. You allow the external world to tie strings to your emotions and pull them whenever it wants. Firing back in the heat of the moment actually surrenders your personal power to whoever or whatever provoked you. You are giving them exactly what they want: control over your state of mind. If you can stand in a room full of chaos and remain completely unbothered, people notice. You don't have to demand their respect. Your stillness automatically earns it. Staying calm in a heated moment is difficult by design. Your biology is actually hardwired to prepare for a physical fight the second you perceive disrespect. This animated diagram illustrates a tiny, primitive structure deep in your brain called the amygdala. When a conflict starts, the amygdala hijacks your logical thinking and hits the alarm, flooding your body with stress chemicals. We can see how that alarm spreads down the central nervous system. Your heart rate accelerates, your muscles tighten up, and clear, rational thought drops offline. To counter this, you can use a technique called the strategic pause. By simply taking 3 deep breaths or counting to 10, you force that primitive panic mode to halt. As this timeline shows, a brief 10-second window allows those glowing stress pathways to recede, handing control back to your conscious mind. Once you control the internal panic, you can look at how you project yourself externally. Highly respected individuals all share one incredibly powerful physical trait: they almost never rush their daily movements. Nervous people tend to fidget. They dart their eyes and rush into a room as if they are apologizing for taking up space. Compare that to someone who walks in deliberately, who stands perfectly tall and takes a comfortable seat. Slowing down your physical actions serves a dual purpose. It tricks your own brain into feeling safe, and it projects immense authority to everyone watching. That physical control translates directly into how you handle a verbal conflict. When drama breaks out, the common instinct is to nervously fill any awkward silence with overlapping, loud arguments. But there is massive tactical leverage in stepping back. The person who simply observes, rather than matching the chaotic energy in the room, holds the real advantage. Silence turns into a psychological mystery. When you refuse to react, the opposing side will usually try to force a response out of you. They keep talking, they over-explain, and in the process, they often reveal their true intentions. By letting them exhaust their own energy, you guarantee that when you finally do speak those few calm words, the entire room will stop and listen to you. Of course, applying this means you will still encounter negative people. A lot of popular internet advice tells you to protect your peace by simply cutting everyone off, but that is rarely practical. Instead, practice emotional detachment. This doesn't mean you stop caring, it simply means you stop absorbing other people's bad moods. If someone is having a bad day or criticizing you, you don't have to take it personally. You can observe their chaos without letting it ruin your day. You cannot control toxic behavior from the outside world. True environmental peace comes from hardening your own internal boundaries, so their chaos simply cannot penetrate your day. Our modern environment thrives on endless drama. It rewards outrage and demands high-speed reactions at every turn. In a landscape completely defined by stress, maintaining a perfectly calm demeanor is the ultimate rebellion. It is the highest demonstration of personal capability. This unshakable peace will absolutely frustrate the toxic individuals who rely on getting a reaction out of you, but it will naturally attract deep reliance and respect from the right people. When you master the brief gap between an external event and your internal response, you achieve absolute psychological sovereignty. You become the center of gravity whenever a situation gets difficult. The strategic pause, moving deliberately, utilizing silence, and practicing emotional detachment. Challenge yourself to select just one of these habits to implement today to reclaim command over your own psychology. Because true power is never about being the loudest or the most aggressive force in the room. It is about being the most unmovable presence.